Have you ever wondered how men express their emotions? This question may seem simple, yet it's packed with layers of complexity. A common stereotype paints men as emotionally stoic, as if they're carved from stone, immune to the ebbs and flows of emotional tides. But is this really the case? Let's shatter this myth. Men, just like anybody else, experience a wide spectrum of emotions: joy, sadness, anger, love, fear, surprise, you name it. What differs is how they express these emotions, which can often be distinct from the ways women do. Understanding these differences isn't about pointing fingers or laying blame. It's about fostering empathy and bridging gaps in communication. It's about realizing that every person's emotional landscape is unique, shaped by their experiences, culture, and personal disposition. So, are you ready to navigate this terrain? Let's dive into the various ways men communicate their emotions. Firstly, many men express their emotions through actions rather than words. We often hear the phrase, "actions speak louder than words." In the case of men, this is often profoundly true. A man may show his love and care by doing something for his loved ones, like fixing a leaky faucet or cooking a favorite meal. It's not about the task itself, but the sentiment behind it. On the flip side, frustration and stress might be vented through physical activities. A man might decide to go for a long run, pound away at a punching bag, or even take on a home improvement project. These activities can serve as an outlet, a way to channel emotions that might be challenging to articulate verbally. So the next time you see a man doing something, try to understand the emotion behind it. It's not just about the action itself, but the feelings that are being expressed through it. Silence is another common way men express their emotions. Often men require space and time to process their feelings. This quiet contemplation can be misunderstood as being unresponsive or even cold. It's important to remember that silence is not synonymous with apathy. It may simply indicate a need for introspection, a moment to gather thoughts, or a period of inner dialogue. So, the next time you encounter a silent spell, don't be quick to judge. Remember, silence does not necessarily mean indifference. Humor is a tool often used by men to express their emotions. Ever noticed how some men crack a joke when they're stressed or anxious? It's not just about lightening the mood. It's a way of coping, of making a tough situation more bearable. And what about those playful teases and witty comments? Often, they're a man's way of showing affection without getting too sentimental. So remember, next time a man in your life cracks a joke, there might be more to it. A joke could be more than just a joke. Men often express their emotions through direct communication. They cut straight to the chase, not mincing words or beating around the bush. This forthrightness can sometimes come across as blunt or even insensitive. But it's important to remember that this is usually not a sign of insensitivity. Rather, it's a reflection of their desire to be clear and forthright, to avoid ambiguity. It's their way of being honest and authentic. So remember, directness is often a sign of honesty and authenticity. Men often express their emotions through body language. This can be as subtle as a furrowed brow indicating worry, or as overt as a firm handshake showing confidence. Physical touch, too, plays a significant role. A comforting pat on the back or a tight hug can convey empathy or affection. Posture, as well, speaks volumes. A slumped shoulder might reveal sadness, while a squared chest could signal determination. Learning to read body language can help understand a man's emotions better. Protectiveness is a common way men express their emotions. Men often display their feelings through acts of safeguarding those they care about. It's a manifestation of their innate desire to ensure the well-being and safety of their loved ones. This could be seen in simple gestures like driving carefully when their family is in the car, or standing up for a friend in a difficult situation. It's their unique way of saying, "I care about you, and I'm here for you." Protectiveness is a sign of care and concern. Withdrawal is another way men often express their emotions. It's not uncommon to see men retreat into their shells when they're upset or stressed. This act of pulling away is usually not a personal slight, but rather a coping mechanism. It's a way for them to take a step back, gather their thoughts, and deal with what's bothering them internally. So next time you notice this behavior, remember, it's not necessarily about you. Withdrawal can be a sign of needing space to process emotions. Anger is often a misunderstood emotion in men. It's not uncommon for men to channel their feelings of frustration or hurt into anger. This passionate form of expression is not just about the surface-level outburst. The key is to look beneath the fiery exterior and understand the underlying emotions. It could be a response to feeling undervalued, threatened, or disrespected. So, The next time you see a man demonstrating anger, remember, anger often masks deeper emotions. Competitiveness is another way men express their emotions. It's a vibrant dance, a push and pull, a testament to their passion and drive. Each challenge accepted, each goal pursued is an emotional expression, a testament of their inner fire. It's not just about winning or losing, but about the journey, the struggle, and the satisfaction of giving it their all. It's a way they express their dedication, their commitment to a cause or a goal. Remember, competitiveness can be a sign of passion and commitment. Lastly, stoicism is a common way men express their emotions. This approach often involves concealing feelings to project an image of strength and control. However, it's crucial to understand that this does not equate to a lack of emotion. Men who adopt stoicism might feel a whole spectrum of emotions just as intensely as anyone else. They simply choose a more reserved way to process and express them. Remember, stoicism is a coping mechanism, not a lack of emotion. To recap, we've explored the 10 ways men express their emotions. We've seen how actions often speak louder than words, and how silence can be a sign of contemplation or struggle. We've uncovered humor as an emotional shield, while direct communication serves as a tool for honesty and clarity. Body language, often subtle, gives away feelings that words may not capture. Protectiveness, a primal instinct, surfaces as an expression of care and concern. We've also delved into withdrawal as a coping mechanism, and anger, which can sometimes be a mask for other emotions. We've acknowledged competitiveness as a drive for achievement, and stoicism, a traditional expectation often tied to male identities. Each of these expressions is a piece of the emotional puzzle that makes up men's emotional landscape. Remember, understanding how men express their emotions can lead to better communication and stronger relationships. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful videos.